Hey guys, how you doing? Jeff here. Today we got to talk about Project Aces, Ace Combat 7, and the new DLC coming in. Now, if you haven't, like, share, subscribe, dislike, don't care, do all that great stuff. Let's talk about some Ace Combat. Now, for all of you who don't know, yes, Ace Combat 7, the newest game that's out. It's over a year old. I think closing on 2 now, something like that. I love it to pieces. I think it's a great game. Granted, the story can be somewhat of a mess. It's definitely anime-style driven and can go to the point of complete incoherence. But if you got the need for speed, you want to feel like a badass, and you want kind of a cross between a sim and an arcade shooter where you're blowing up planes left, right, and center, and you make Tom Cruise and Maverick look like a freaking pathetic loser, Ace Combat is right up your alley. Now, that all being said, yes, the initial game does cost some money. Yes, there are some DLCs, which, by the way, Ace Combat fans of 7 have paid for before. I have paid for every single DLC. I have not been disappointed. I like the 3 DLC mission they gave us. The Million Relief Plan, all that 3 mission jaunts with, the OC and Intel analysts and all that. Great fun stuff. I also paid for all the planes. I'm still waiting on the F5E, which I would really love to show up, but the point of all this is, all of the Ace Combat fans have paid for all those DLCs, and we said we loved them. I echo that statement. I love the DLC content. It's great. In fact, they did give us some DLC content for free. Granted, it was only skins of some popular squadrons on some planes, and some character models, added in for free, which, hey, cool. Didn't really cost them nothing. They had them there. They just gave them to us. Barely cost them a thing to do. Muy bueno. Much gooder. Trigger approves. But they've announced at the last GameCon that they're doing 3 super planes that are coming to the game. One of them, the CFA Nosferatu. My favorite plane in Ace Combat. Yes, I know people like the Wyvern and the Strike Wyvern, but the Nasi, that's my girl. Oh, do I love that plane. It's the boss plane from Ace Combat 6. Yes, I love the Nosferatu. And yes, I loved what Ace Combat 6 attempted to do. It didn't get it quite the best, but you know what? And yes, everybody hates Go Dancing with the Angels, which, yes, even grates on my nerve, but I still like Ace Combat 6. Just like I like Ace Combat 4, Ace Combat 5, and Ace Combat 0. Yes, I like all of them. Now, yes, that plane, another Japanese super plane, and a super plane, I think, from Ace Combat 2 are all coming to Ace Combat 7 in a DLC. Yes, fans, we're not getting it for free. You're going to have to shell out some cash for it. And some quote-unquote fans are literally sitting here screaming that Ace Combat 7 should release all those planes for free. We shouldn't have to pay for it. Oh, and by the way, they should release Ace Combat 4, Ace Combat 5, and Ace Combat 0 all for free. Yeah, one of the head producers about laughed his ass off and said, you people do realize to put Ace Combat 4, 5, and 0 as a faithful recreation while pretty much getting him up to Ace Combat 7 is going to cost a lot of time, effort, and money, and you want them for free? Are you high? Now, granted, he didn't say it exactly like that. I'm just putting it in my own words. But that's how I feel. It's like, would I love Ace Combat 4, Ace Combat 5, and Ace Combat 0 to be re-released in modern graphics? Ace Combat 7 equivalent? Abso-fucking-lutely! If they can faithfully recreate the games, but just update the graphics, give us, the same kind of, weather patterns and all that stuff with Ace Combat 7, shut up and take my money! I will happily, and you put them on Steam, I will happily buy them! For the love of God, please, Project Aces, I am on my knees begging you. I will pay you good money for you to redo Ace Combat 4, 5, and 0 and put them out. I will buy them. I promise. You put in the effort, I will show you the green. Happily. Without fail. Just like when you release this 25th anniversary DLC with the 3 super planes, I will show you money. Happily. Because you're putting out a quality product that I think is worth my time, and I will give you my money. And for all of you who are screaming, no, they should give it to us for free, shut the fuck up. especially if you have paid for every single Ace Combat 7 DLC up till this point. No, the Super Plane DLC pack should not be for free. They put in the time, they put in the effort. We should reward for our money and be true fans, especially since, it's 3 planes that we were all like, ooh, that's freaking awesome! And for me going the Nosferatu going, yes! Yes! I will show you the money! Sorry for the shouting, but I just wanted to get that point across. But anyways, to all those fans who are sitting there screaming and crying, the rest of us are going, yeah, we can see what kind of fans you really are. We, on the other hand, will show them our hard-earned money because we love Ace Combat. We want to see more Ace Combat, and if we make this DLC successful and we beg them on our knees, pleading for Ace Combat 4, 5, and 0 to be redone to modern standards and re-released, we will show them the money because we love those games. Just like I'm sure for the 25th anniversary, and I am one of those people begging on my knees, please redo Knights of the Old Republic and re-release it. I will show you the money. I promise. Shit, redo Knights of the Old Republic 2 and actually finish it the way it was supposed to be finished. And once again, I will show you the money. Please! Give me a better rendition of Bastila at the 4K level. Please! Give it to me now! I will give you money! Happily! I don't mean to shout, guys, but those are games I truly love and I would truly love to play for hours on end. But God, the fans who are saying we should have this for free, you are idiots, as I've said before. Absolute idiots. But anyways, that's the video for today, and I got Star Wars Squadrons downloading. I'll play some of it sometime tomorrow, probably for a couple hours, and the exclusive will be on my BitChute account. I will link it below. Go join me on BitChute if you want to see my Star Wars Squadrons content, because I will probably put that up at least a couple of days before on BitChute before I finally post it to YouTube, if I can record it in good enough quality. My computer's a little bit of a toaster, but I think it's up to the challenge. I think the specs are just good enough where I can record it at a decent level, a decent FPS, and record the story and all that, give you my 2 cents as I play through. But anyways, folks, that's the video. I've ranted long enough. Ace Combat 7, I will give you money for my plane. I promise. And please, yes, redo 4, 5, and 0. I will give you money. I promise. I'm Jeff. Catch you next time.